SP, SES College, Srikantapuram, Kannur. My experience with Speak for India is like, it helped me expand my horizons of knowledge. More than that, it made me realize what I can do amidst all the prejudices and amidst all the things what we keep inside cage. I think Speak for India makes you flutter off your wings and fly to great heights. It's not the prizes or it's not the popularity, it's not the fame, it's just what we feel when we are standing here, that confidence and that scaredness, what we feel. That is what I want to connote with Speak for India. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Fijula, and after you, Rakhi.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rakhi Krishna. I am a fifth-year family student of Amrita School of Pharmacy. And talking about what Speak for India is for me, it's just not for me. The platform is for everyone I am associated with every day. When I got the topics in all the levels, it's just not my views that I present here. I was able to present all the views that all my friends, my family, and everyone associated would have towards that topic. And also I would like to take this opportunity to thank 4 women here. The first one would be my principal Sabita ma'am, my professor Ramya ma'am, who is there with me today, and a third will be my friend who actually sacrificed a day for me because there was a competition, there was another street play that was happening, so she said she will substitute for me. And fourth one would be my mother who told me the importance of every stage in my life. Thank you.
So good luck, contestants, both of you. Before that, audience, a cherry request under. It requires a lot of effort and hard work to be on this stage. Even if nilkumbol, let's respect that. And for the motion, your 1 minute starts right now.
Karan Tobhyani once said, I am minority, I want reservation. My caste is Indian. Caste reservation system is an affirmative action program for uplifting the so-called lower caste sections of the society. Reservations are the biggest exemplifications of casteism. Casteism will make the people aware that they are more and more indulged and deteriorated in the caste they are, rather than the country they belong to. People are divided on the basis of caste here. Reservations make them realize is I am of this caste, I want this right, rather than I am an Indian. There is unity that is lacking there. People realize that they need more reservations and more things. What change is reservation brought to this place? Let me point out, Tina Dabe is the first Dalit UPSC successful civil service servant now. So at that point of time, can't we say the reservations can be discontinued as Dalits or lowermost sections of society are uplifted now? They are coming to the more horizons of the world.
Thank you so much. Well, against the motion, yeah, 1 minute starts now.
My birth was my fatal accident, not the words of a famous man, but the words from the suicide note of a Dalit student who was succumbed to death even when his desires to learn continued to burn. 3 years after the death of Rohit Venmula, his soul still haunts us for failing him. Every word starting from imperialism, fascism, feudalism, and patriarchy can be used to describe the very prevalence of caste-based discrimination in India. Why is it that the 49% of SCs and STs continue to work in the cleaning and sanitation department, whereas 69% of the A-class jobs are taken up by the general category? Your perspective depends upon whether you are getting benefited of the system or not. After 7 decades of independence, we are in a constant denial that there is existence of casteism. Yes, my friends, there is casteism. The death of the students like Anikita Ambore, Panyandi, and Anil Meena at the various institutions like IIT and AIMS who could pass through the system are still were dead and suicide because there was...
Thank you. Your time up. Now we have 3 minutes for the debate and your time starts now.
Yes, my friend, meritocracy is at stake. People, those who want to attain or apply for a college do not get the chance because they are not of the so-called low caste. Yes, lower caste exists, but if they are not ready, the most of the lower caste people are not even aware of the things that is happening. So why do you want to keep the chance of another person at stake for the lower caste people?
Okay.
Here I would like to quote Horsemans who said, education can only help us to achieve the highest utility of life. The person who is in the lowest caste, who is the lowest minority, where the people even, like in Kerala, we will not even know what is discrimination. Come to the various states of India, you will know what is casteism. There we know that education can only pull you forward. The general category may not feel what is it can also feel the education's need, but it is more in the minority community which requires it more to come forward, to be in par with the other general category students.
Okay, yes.
Yes, education must be implemented to the lower caste people, but still there are examples now that what I quoted before. Tani Dabi is the first UPSC person, civil servant of a first Dalit girl to be a UPSC servant. So that shows that the Dalits or the lower caste people are finally realizing education is their only way. They should come to schools more and more rather than being reserved and being vacant. There are fake certificates made in this way. People say that yes, I am for lower caste so that I can get a seat in this college. Why would you need that when there's brain drain in our place? The people, those who want to study in this place cannot study or cannot do any job because they are from a so-called
Okay,
upper caste.
got the point, please.
Okay, I would like to quote Tina Dabi is one of the UPSC topper that you could quote, but what about the other minority students there? You cannot quote anybody else. And also I would like to bring forward the Dr. Jaspreet Singh as well as Manish who were studying in AIMS. They could pass into this system, but what after that? They had to face constant categorization or discrimination, not only from their students, but also from the professors who would deliberately give them low marks in the vivas. They were sent out of their hostels. So this makes it very evident that there is caste-based discrimination.
Okay, yes, please, got the point.
The question is not is there caste-based discrimination in India or not. The question is should there be reservation continuing even now. Let me point out one thing. Maybe the examples of Rohit Vemula and Tina Dabi can be proved irrelevant. But let me prove one thing. What about Vishnu, the case which happened in Kerala? He was completely destroyed, not because of any caste. So all these things would happen in colleges, or all these issues would happen in educational institutions cannot be related to caste-based systems. What happens to the people who are not having the unity of India? They think that they are not of the same caste as people. They do not have the unity. If that should be maintained, I think the caste reservation should
Okay,
be
yes,
discontinued.
please, yeah.
Thank you, my friend, for agreeing to the point that Tina Dabi was. You are agreeing to that point?
The time up. Thank you so much. Now, thanks a lot, and how to the judging panel.
Yeah, while hurrying your case, you said that caste-based reservation creates disunity, isn't it?
Yeah.
So my question is it caste-based reservation that is the greatest challenge to India's unity, or is it to be found somewhere else?
All right. Is the question clear?
No.
No, sir. No, it's not clear.
No. The question is, you argued that caste-based reservation creates disunity. And my question is it caste reservation that is causing disunity in this country, or the reason for disunity in this country to be find out somewhere else?
Okay, is it clear? And your time starts now.
Thank you for the beautiful question. I would like to answer with just one saying that caste-based reservation or caste-based discrimination, casteism exists in India. Casteism is completely opposite to unity. So with that, I would like to prove by saying that if caste-based reservation is just one of the points that leads not to unity, let me point other all things. It's not just people who are ready. There are dropouts in the place. There are people, those who come out of the general categories. There are dropouts in that case too. Does not that lead to unity? Why do we want to just... Thank you.
Thanks a lot. And it's
My
your
question
turn.
is
Yes.
to Rakhi Krishna. You insist that there should be caste-based reservation, and you have pointed out some examples also that they were humiliated on the basis of the caste. My question is, if we do not insist on this caste-based reservation, then automatically there will be no caste-based reservations, or there will be no caste-based taking up in the educational institutions, so automatically there will be less caste-based discrimination, isn't it? All are proportionally connected. So if we reduce it, if you make it negligible, if there is no caste-based reservation, then there will be no caste-based discrimination. What is your opinion?
Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear? Yes. And your time starts now.
The whole idea of reservation was to remove reservation. So the first point I would like to quote is, whenever you are removing the reservation from somewhere, say for education or for job, it does not go from the mind to. like I would like to state the Madiga communities in Karnataka, they are not allowed to take water from the well. It is nowhere related to the education, but that discrimination is still in the minds of people. And like ma'am you said, there would be discrimination when we come to know there is a general category or SC or ST. In Kerala it may not be felt.
Yeah,
but in
time up, and thank you so much, lovely girls. Kindly come forward and shake your hands. Can we give a big round of applause to them, please? Yes, thanks a lot. On India's biggest debate.